Apparently I do wrap-up videos now. Yes, so today I'm doing my August wrap-up, and this is actually my first wrap-up video. I thought they looked fun, so I decided to just do one and see how it goes. During August I read 6 3/4 books. I've nearly finished the one I'm reading at the moment. I read one physical copy and the rest are Kindle editions. So the first book I read was Angelfall by Susan E. This book was okay. It wasn't really my favourite book. I gave it 3 stars out of 5. I didn't like the relationship between Raffi and Penryn. I felt it was really forced and quite fake, but the storyline itself was interesting enough to keep me reading. The next book I read was Breakfast at Tiffany's by Truman Capote. Yet again, I gave that 3 stars out of 5 as well. Interesting enough, but the storyline didn't grab me that well. It really reminded me of The Great Gatsby, so if you like that book, you might really like Breakfast at Tiffany's. Then I read Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close by Jonathan Safran Foer, and I really liked this book. I gave it 4 stars out of 5. It was really touching and just really well written as well. To see this horrific event in the eyes of this little boy was just a really good way to tell the story of what happened and to really see how it affected the people in the aftermath of it all. Then I read Stardust by Neil Gaiman. I love the film Stardust, and I didn't actually realise it was a book, let alone a book written by Neil Gaiman, so as soon as I found it I had to buy it and pick it up and read it. I gave this 5 stars out of 5. I absolutely loved it. It was a bit different to the film, but not too much. The ending is the main difference. I think while I preferred the ending of the film, the book itself was really good and it was really entertaining. Next I read Confessions of a Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella. I gave this 5 stars out of 5 as well. It was really funny, really enjoyable. Similarly to Stardust, I really liked the film, and I saw that before I read the book, but this time I decided to pick up the book and I'm really glad I did because it was really good. Then I read Dare to You by Katy McGarry. I gave this 4 stars out of 5. I really enjoyed this. Dare to You is I think it's a companion novel to Pushing the Limit. If you haven't read Pushing the Limits, go and read it. It's really good. I think I preferred it to Pushing the Limits actually. It was a lot more exciting and a lot more stuff happens, and the characters I think were a bit more, not a bit more interesting to read about, but just I enjoyed reading about them a bit more than in Pushing the Limits. But I really enjoyed this book. And the book I'm reading at the moment is A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. I am about 82% of the way through. I'm still reading it. It's downstairs. But I'm really enjoying it at the moment. That will come up in my next wrap-up video and I'll tell you about it. So those are the books I've read throughout August. If you've read any of these books, please let me know what you think about them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye!